Which joint be freezing? I'm not even sure. Am I live? Yep, I'm live. Yes. Man, what we talking about, man? Pack these dudes up. What we talking about, man? Knicks take a commanding 3-1 lead over the games at home, as I said we would. Shout out to everybody that's already in the building. If you in the building, press like for your boy is important. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to get some last minute shares in. I want everybody to hear me talk my shit because I'm gonna talk my shit today. I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve to talk my shit today, man. Or deserve to talk my shit today, man. 3-1 lead over the Cavaliers. Sam was good. Sam, that's a fact. That's exactly what we talking about, bro. That's exactly what we talking about. Take a commanding 3-1 lead over the Cavaliers. Yes, indeed. And I'm gonna say this, man. I said it before. And I don't think y'all believe me when I said it the first time. Jalen Brunson is a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell. He's better. He's a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is maybe a better scorer, but Jalen Brunson is a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell. And it's ringing out true this whole series, man. Like, where was Spider today? Where was Spider-Man today? You feel me? 11 points, nasty work. And I think that's all great defense. He was 5 for 18 from the field, over 4 from 3. Great defense on our behalf. Shout out to Josh Hart. I think that has to do a lot with Josh Hart's start in the game. Got him out of rhythm early. And he was never able to bounce back. He didn't score the whole third quarter. He didn't score his first bucket until like the fourth quarter, if I'm not mistaken. And it was only one. He only scored a 2-pointer, and that was it. 2 points the whole second half. A lot of these media talk heads continuously said that Donovan Mitchell is by far the best player in this series, and it's not true because Jalen Brunson is by far the best player in this series. He was by far the best player when they played each other in the playoffs last year. And I said this from the beginning. Jalen Brunson is the Mitchell kryptonite. Curtis is in the building. You see us outside. You see us outside. You know what I mean? You see us outside. Darlene in the building. Great. Absolutely. Darlene's in the building. Yo, I'm going to repeat it for my other two just walked in because they heard me when I said it the first time. But I'm going to say it again because I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Jalen Brunson is a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell. I said it, and I'm going to keep saying it, man. Jimmy J1 in the building. That's a fact. Put some respect on our name. Jalen Brunson is a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell, and nobody can convince me otherwise. And it's ringing out true yet again in another playoff series, man. I said that the Knicks is a better basketball team. And the reason why I said that we're a better basketball team because we got more hustle, heart, and determination. If you look at the rebounding stats, that tell you all you need to know. I think rebounding is a hustle stat, man. It's a hustle stat. It is who wanted more. It's who wanted more. And we clearly wanted it more. We out-rebounded them 47-33. We got 17 offensive rebounds to their 7. 30 to their 26 defensive rebounds. This is where I said that the game was going to come down to. It's going to come down to hustle, heart, and determination. And this is what the series is turning out to be. We want it more than they do. They soft. They soft like terry cloth. The Cavaliers is soft, man. They Biggs is sorry. And I don't want to hear not another person in my whole existence of life try to compare Mitchell Robinson to Jared Allen, because Mitchell Robinson is leaps and bounds better than Jared Allen, and he's sunning him this whole entire series. Jared Allen is Mitchell Robinson, son, this whole entire series, man. This whole entire series. My boy Mitch was outside balling out of his mind today. Mitch Rob was ball like what he had: 11 rebounds, 7 offensive, an assist, and 2 blocks. Mitchell Robinson was going crazy, and 12 points. Let's not forget about the 12 points, because some of those was big putbacks. That and one he caught on the alley-oop with one hand. Come on, what we talking about? Darlene, that's facts right there. That's facts right there. You know what I mean? That's facts right there. Because, I'm a big Julius Randle supporter. Julius wasn't giving us much of anything except for that block on the fast break. I complained about Julius on Twitter, and right after that, he got that block on Donovan Mitchell on a fast break dunk. That was dope. That was dope. But yeah, he absolutely needed to sit Julius Randle, and I'm happy that he did it. And Obi gave us some big minutes, man. Obi gave us some big minutes. I don't know what was going on with Jules today, but he didn't look like he had it. He wasn't moving great. He wasn't giving a lot of defensive effort, but whatever the case may be, the team picked him up as they should, and we got the W. Julius got to be better, though. He got to be better. What we talking about, man? I'm trying to read the comments, but I got a lot to say as well, so I'm sorry if I'm not getting to y'all comments as much. I'm sorry if I'm not getting to your comments as much as I normally do. But yeah, man, the bench squad, man, and that's another thing that I've been saying too, that our bench is way better. Manu quickly had a rough game, but you know what? He had a rough shooting game. I'm not even gonna say that he had a rough game, because he was 0 for 4 and still in a plus 11. His defense on Darius Garland and sometimes Donovan Mitchell was key. They was very disruptive. He was very disruptive. He played some great defense. To be 0 for 4 and still be a plus 11, that says a lot about what you was giving on the court on the defensive end. And even though he wasn't shooting well, shout out to Emmanuel Quickly for still playing hard defensively, still being engaged offensively, and giving guys a hard time. Shout out to Deuce McBride for giving us a great 5 minutes. It was not a lot, but the 5 minutes he was out there, he had Donovan Mitchell in hell. He had Donovan Mitchell in hell for the 5 minutes that he was out there. So shout out to Deuce. He came out 1 for 1, 3 points in 5 minutes. It was beautiful to see. My guy Dwayne is in the building. I see you. It was beautiful to see. I told y'all earlier in the recap we was going to listen to T-Time, because T-Time what he be talking about, but we was going to win this game, but we was going to lose this game at home. But yeah, let's talk RJ Barrett, man. RJ Barrett, man. Y'all was so down on my guy, man. Y'all was so down on my guy, man. And he showed up big time tonight. Julius Randle didn't have it. RJ took his place and showed up. He was 9 for 18 from the field, 50%. He was 0 for 6 from three-point range, which is wild, but still ended up shooting 50% from the field, even with that. 26 points, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a block. You know what I mean? RJ Barrett was big time for us today. 26 points was important, and that's what he needed to be more aggressive. I love the way how aggressive he was today. They're definitely trying to see, look, we're not doing that, Dwayne. We're not doing that. We just won. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And then even he said he needed to grow up, but even Mark Jackson commented during the game that he was up on the bench, high-fiving guys and clapping it up for his teammates when he was benched in the fourth quarter. So stop that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, bro. You talking about he need to grow up. He was a great teammate today, bro. He was a great team. He didn't have it on the court, but he was a great teammate today, man. We're not doing that. We just won. We up 3-1. And you won't come here and complain about Julius Randle. Nah, come on, Dwayne. Come on. You better than that, bro. Now, Dwayne, my guy. But we not doing that, bro. But yeah, RJ Barrett, great game today. Great game. Great game attacking the basket. He needs to be aggressive. Yeah, he needs to continue aggressive. And he had the instinct today. He had that killer instinct today. I do have one complaint, and it's not about my team or the other team. It's about Scott Foster. I hate him. Scott Foster should never ref another New York Knicks basketball game again. Every call against it came from Scott Foster's whistle. It was disgusting how he was trying to keep the Cleveland Cavaliers in his game by himself. It's disgusting. He needed to be investigated because it was disgusting what he was doing today. The calls that he was making, disgusting. Like oh man, Scott Foster needed. Like no other ref on the team on the court was making calls to against the Knicks today except for Scott Foster. Every time Scott Foster got a chance, he blew the whistle. Every chance. But anyway, he wasn't enough. Neither was the Cavaliers enough to keep the Knicks from getting his dub tonight. 3-1 lead. What they talking about, man? Name twin in the building. It's okay. It's okay, man. But as long as you're willing to give credit when credit is due, is okay. Because I was down on Coach Tommy T, and Coach Tommy T coached the gem of a game today. You feel me? I wanted Coach Tommy T out of here. I was leader of the fire Coach Tommy T brigade. But after what I saw today from Coach Tommy T, from a coaching standpoint, I ain't mad at Coach Tommy T. Silas in the building. Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, shout out to you on the YouTube checking. You know the vibes. Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's what I'm saying about Scott Forster, bro. Like that was absolutely and that was absolutely a clean block by Mitch. I'm trying to put the comment up. They don't want to post. That's wild. Yeah, it was absolutely a clean block. Yeah, I would try to post your comments, Curtis, but it didn't want to post for whatever reason. But yeah, absolutely clear block by. There you go. Absolutely a clear block by Mitchell Robinson. They called it a goaltend. I mean, and it was from Scott Foster's whistle. He was horrible today. Horrible. But like I said, he couldn't stop us. Scott Foster couldn't stop us. Mitchell Robinson. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah. Listen, man, you 100% right there. I just read that I agree with Steven. Yeah, that's a fact. Listen, man, Steven, you 100% right. I think Julius Randle just need to be more aggressive, man, and take the ball to the basket, and that'll rectify when they're not falling, it affects the rest of his game. When he's aggressive and attacking the basket, they can't do nothing with him. The few times that he did attack the basket today, he got buckets or got fouled. You feel me? And he need to do that. I just feel like maybe his ankle ain't 100%. You know what I mean? So I would like to end this series in game 5 so we can get Julius Randle some rest and be ready for the second round. So yeah, but I just think he's not 100% on his ankle, and that might be affecting him because it was a fast turnaround for a sprained ankle, especially the way that he limped off the court. You know what I mean? When he sprained it, like he was in real pain when he sprained it. But yeah, I wanted to say something, but I forgot. Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna keep on saying the Tom Blue. Gabe was good. If y'all in the building, press like for your boy is important. I need those likes, man. I'm gonna keep on saying to Blue in the face, man. Nobody can convince me that Jalen Brunson is not a better basketball player than Donovan Mitchell. You know what I mean? Nobody could convince me. Like I'm over the conversation. Nobody could say like they've been saying that Donovan Mitchell is clearly the best player on the floor for either team, and that's not true. It's not true, and it's been evident this whole series. Not only in the way that Jalen Brunson controls the gravity that's drawn towards him, what I mean by gravity, the double teams and how they try to blitz him. That worked in game two, but he adjusted like a pro should, like a star should, and he uses it against him. Uh, he brings the double team all the way out, three quarters court, and then he makes a good first pass that leads into action and gives us good looks at the basket, and that's what you're supposed to do. Not so much. Uh, Donovan Mitchell, when he gets blitzed, he usually turns the ball over. How many turnovers he had today? He had like 5 in the first half. I know that for a fact. Donovan Mitchell, 6 turnovers. He had 5 of them in the first half. It was nasty work by Donovan Mitchell today. And that's what I'm saying. Jalen Brunson, he had 4 turnovers, but he also had 6 assists. You feel me? Donovan Mitchell, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like today, hey, we not. He has Jalen Brunson has 6 assists, but we're not counting the hockey assist that he had as well. And for those who know what a hockey assist is the pass that lead to the assist, right? And he had a lot of those, especially in the second half when they tried to blitz him. And Jalen Brunson got the ball out quick enough, drew the double team all the way out, got the pass quick enough so that it'll be hard for the Cavaliers to recover. And he did that several times tonight. And RJ Barrett benefited greatly from it. Him and Josh Hart. Josh Hart, man, I can't say enough about Josh Hart. Get the starting now that they give us 19-7 and 2 steals. You feel me? I can't say about that guy. 19-7 and 2 steals. You know what I mean? Like he does so many great things for this team. He's invaluable. Definitely my man his chicken when it comes. Definitely need to give my man his chicken when the time comes, because what he does for us on a night-to-night basis is invaluable. It's not only his scoring, his defensive effort. I think he's a lot. Why Donovan had a bad game. Why Donovan Mitchell struggled today. I believe in my eyes, because it was some great defense. I think it was great team defense. It wasn't just Josh Hart. I remember it was times where the team just looked like they was on a string defensively, communicating, sending stunts and help at the right moments to make it this uncomfortable for Donovan Mitchell to get his drives to the basket. Same thing as with Darius Garland. At times, even though Darius Garland went off in the third quarter for most of the game, they sent stunts and blitzes at the right time. They disrupted their driving to the basket. And bruh, like I gotta tip my hat to Coach Tommy T, man. He coached the shit out this game today. He coached the shit out this game today. Great work by Coach Tommy T. I wanted him fired. I apologize. I'm sorry to Coach Tommy T. This is T time apologizing for even trying to start the fire Coach Tommy T train, because what you have done in this series, as far as making adjustments from a game to game, and in this game from a quarter to quarter basis, has been great to watch. You're out coaching the coach of the Cavs every time you turn around. Like, what is it, JB Bickerstaff? I think that's the guy name. I don't care. I mean, guy with the oily forehead, that guy. He's getting out coached on a night-to-night basis from Coach Tommy T, and I love to see it. Yep. Oh, listen, man. What do you see? Oh, listen. I don't know what your issue is with Emmanuel Quickly, bro, but you got to get over it and seek help, bro. Emmanuel Quickly was 0 for 4, but he was still a plus 11. You know why he was a plus 11? Because he played pivotal defense on Darius Garland in the beginning of the game. He was helping on Donovan Mitchell. He was doing all the right things defensively that we needed to keep these guys out of a rhythm. And Yes, he didn't shoot the ball well, but to call him a bum, I don't know what game you was watching. He didn't have a great offensive game, but he's a big part of why we win this game. Like that's crazy, and that's a quickly comment today. You feel me? Yo, listen. I think we got all the people. Like, listen, we gonna upset some people. We gonna upset some people, man. Like we're gonna upset some people. I like the way this team. I like the trajectory of this team. We not perfect, but we do all the things right that we need to win basketball games. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we were doing all the things we need to do to win basketball games, man. That's what we need. This team is not perfect, but we gritty and we hungry. Oh, and how could I? I was talking about everybody. I was talking about everybody. But how do I not mention Isaiah Hartenstein, man? How can I forget to mention Isaiah Hartenstein? You saw the way my guy was out there scrapping and fighting for everything, man. Beautiful work by Isaiah Hartenstein. If you're in the building, press that like button for your boy. Hard work pays off. That's facts. You know what I mean? My guy Hartenstein was fighting for everything. You saw the block he caught on the dunk. Yeah, I mean, you saw the pressure he was putting on offensive glass. That's a fact. He's a dog, bro. He's a dog. Hartenstein is a dog. He got that dog in him. He got that dog in him. You feel me? And he was big time today. Another person who didn't impact the scoring total, but he was a plus 10, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. He was everywhere. He was everywhere. Facts, Darlene. Facts, Darlene. He was everywhere. He had a great game. I don't know. Everywhere. Yasmin, that's facts. Like, this team is constructed for these type of games, man. And let's listen, we got to mention it. We held the Cavs to under 100 3 out of the 4 games out of this series. 3 out of 4 games this series, we held them to under 100 points. One of them being the low scoring total for a team in this whole entire season, in game 3, holding the Cavaliers to under 80 points. That's a fact. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a fact. You already know what the vibes is, you know what I mean? But yeah, this team is the way this team is constructed, the way this team is coached is built on the foundation and epitome of what that's a fact. Shout out to you, man. City, New York, the New York City and Squad. Shout out to you, man. That's a fact. Hit that like button is important. But this nigga constructed uh, on what the core values of what being a New Yorker is. Period. Hard work, determination, grit. That's what it means to be a Knick. You know what I mean? And that's what it means to be a New Yorker. And every night in this series, we watching these guys, except for game 2, we was series. You see that we scrap and do all the dirty work, the little things, and the heart of the city is pumping through these guys, man. The Garden was rocking. Like, oh man, I can't believe it. Listen, Steven. Steven's my guy, but he's always pessimistic, man. We're not even talking about that yet because we're not there. But I'll address it. You know what I mean? Do I think we could hold him to under 100 points? Absolutely, I think we could. It's a possibility. Anything's possible, but it's going to be harder to do. But I'm content with going to the second round. I just want everybody to know that. You feel me? Like, if we make it past the second round, hamdulillah, you know what I mean? But if not, I'm content. You feel me? Because we're not even supposed to be here. We're not supposed to be doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. And I don't want happening is goalposts moving. You know, not saying by you, Steven. I'm just saying anybody in general, the media, the fan base, anybody, goalposts moving, right? Because this team wasn't even supposed to be a fifth seed. We were supposed to be a quote unquote lottery team or a friend playing team, winning 37 games. That's where most of the media outlets had us, right? That's where most people had us, right? Nah. You Kev, listen, they doing their thing on Facebook too, man. We had like 16, 17 likes right now, man. But shout out to you. Make sure you continue hitting that like button. But yeah, we're not even supposed to be here. Most media outlets had us as a fringe playing team or a lotto team. Even after the signing of Jalen Brunson, we had us winning 37 games. We smashed that by winning 47 games, being a fifth seed, right? Then they had us lose. Most people had us losing to the Cavaliers, right? They had us losing to the Cavaliers. Now we got a commanding 3-1 lead over the Cavs. And what I don't want happen is goalpost movement. So even if we can't hold the Bucks or Boston or the 76ers to under 100 points and we lose to either of those teams, Knicks fans need to take this season as an absolute success story, because that's what it is. We are, once we close out. Yeah, I mean, once we close out, I'm not trying to take anything for granted, but once we close out, this has to absolutely be seen as a success story. Nothing else. You feel me? Nothing else. Once we get out the first round, this season is officially a super success. Making the playoffs made it a success. As a fifth seed, made it a success. But this is a super success if we make it out the first round, which we will. You know what I mean? Which we absolute will. And that's the only thing I don't want to happen. But you're right. I don't know if we can hold those guys to under 100 points. Anything's possible, though. So, yeah. Shout out my guy, Steven. Yeah. That's a fact, Darlene. Extremely happy. Yo, listen. And that's a fact, Sean. Yo, listen. And we talking about the Bucks like the Bucks is leading in a series against the Heat. Giannis is still hurt. You know what I'm saying? So I like our chances against Miami. You feel me? I love our chances against Miami. But yeah, we cross that bridge when we get to it. That's a fact. You feel me? But yeah, great win tonight, man. Great win tonight. Our guys did exactly what they were supposed to do. Exactly what they're supposed to do. Protect home court. Shout out to my guy Barry in the comments. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy Barry. I said it. I said it. I said it, man. I said it in before game one that we was the team. I said it. I knew this. I knew this. I knew this like that. I watched the Cavs play. I watched the Cavs play the Knicks, and I'm like, it's a lot of hype over Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, I mean, I guess rightfully so, being like seeing what he's done in his career, and you know, during the season, he put up 60 on him. So I get it why some of the major sports heads will say that, you know, they got the Cavs because of Donovan Mitchell. But if you really watch these games and watch the Knicks play the Cavs, you could see that was gonna happen. The writing was on the wall because every time we beat them the same way. We outmuscled and out hustled them. You know what I mean? So this was no different. You know what I mean? Name twin. Yo, that's a bar, bro. That's a fact. That is 110% fact, name twin. Like, we haven't even seen the best Knicks basketball yet. This is, to me, we're winning these games, but this still like C-level basketball we're playing in my eyes. You know what I mean? This is still C-level basketball we're playing out in my eyes. Shout out to Cav on the pull-up. Yes, indeed. It's still C-level basketball we're playing in my eyes. We just better than the Cavs, and I've been saying that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cav, man. Talk your shit, Brody.
Listen, I ain't gonna be able to stay on real long because I'm on dad duties. But you know, I had to show face. One particular thing I want to say, I don't know if you spoke about this already, is shout out to fucking Coach Tommy T, man. Shout out to you, Coach Tommy
I
T.
did. But
Yo, that's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You know what I mean? If your star player isn't getting it done, sit him down, play the next man. Shout out to Obi Toppin for coming through big time in this game, grabbing the boards like we needed him to be on the boards, knocking down shots. I mean, being aggressive, playing defense, not making dumb mistakes. I mean, yo, listen. Let's go Knicks, baby. We outside, baby. We outside, baby. I'm excited.
yeah.
Hi, Darlene. How you doing, man?
So it's not about. See, look, this is what Steve. Steven. It's not about seeing the light. Like me and Kev are both Julius supporters, but at the same time, when he's been when the group against Julius Randle, being also pointed those things out. Today I posted. I'm a Julius Randle supporter, but you feel me? And Marlon was good. Yeah, I mean, so it's not about seeing a light. It ain't no light to be seen. We just need Coach Tommy T to make decisions. You feel me? I've never been mad at Coach Tommy T when he ever decided to sit Julius Randle. There's a few times in his tenure as coach, he Julius Randle in fourth quarters on a few times. Never had no gripes about that because usually when he did it, Julius Randle playing like shit. And today is no different. You know what I mean? Julius sit because he wasn't really giving us nothing. Shout out to my guy Marlon Mayhem in the building.
Yo,
You know
and the thing is, right?
My sentiments exactly, bro.
I don't know if you spoke about this as well, right? But everybody want to talk about how bad a teammate Julius Randle is, and your man was out there clapping it up, high fiving people, not with a face, none of that. Being a great teammate. No one want to ever talk about that though. Nobody will talk about that. They'll talk about all the negatives and all this and that, right? But I want to respond to this. I want to respond to that, Stephen, real quick. I've always been a Coach Tommy T supporter, but at the same time, here on Knicks and Ish, with me and T Time, we are fair. We call everything down the line. When you are coaching bad, you are coaching bad, and when you make great decisions, we call it out as well. We don't flip flop here, bro. We call it down the line. That's how we always call it. You know what I mean? And you could go back to a lot of videos. You could go back to a lot of videos where we've called everything straightforward. No ifs, no buts, no whats. And Coach Tommy T has done a tremendous job making hell of adjustments in this playoff series alone. In the 4 games. We won game 1. We got smacked up in game 2. Right? Huh? We got smacked up in game 2. He came back in game 3, made adjustments, right? Game 4, we was cooking in the first half because we was cooking in that first half. What happened in the third quarter? The Cavs came out, punched it in the face, and then Coach Tommy T came out and made adjustment in the fourth. That's what you want, bro. That's what your coach is supposed to do. He's supposed to do that.
He did.
So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
In the fourth. He made the adjustment.
But yo, let me get back to my dad duties real quick. I'm gonna pull up later on tonight when I got some time.
Kev. Appreciate you for pulling up.
Nah, I appreciate you, man. Later,
all right, bro. Brody. I appreciate you on the pull up. You're ready later. Yeah, but yeah, all right. But yeah, to piggyback off what Kev was saying, you know, he didn't even wait to the fourth quarter to make the adjustments. With the roster that he had on the court still, he made the adjustments. And that's why we went on that run at the end of the third to close out the third. And I was in his bag today. You feel me? Am I still frozen? I got my okay, there we go. Coach Tommy was in his, that's how I knew Coach Tommy T was in his bag when he made the adjustments at the end of the third. He brought Emmanuel quickly in to help with Darius Garland. And that was big time because Darius Garland was running rampant, and he Coach Tommy T made the adjustments, man. And I apologize because I was big proponent of firing Coach Tommy T. And listen, man, his experience is ringing out right now. His playoff experience is definitely ringing out right now, and he's coaching a gem of a series. And shout out to Coach Tommy T. That's a fact, Jimmy J1. Shout out to my guy. Yeah, my dad's calling me. My bad. I'm gonna take this call. Yo, pops.
Yo, you busy?
Yeah. I'm doing my podcast right now. Turn your camera around, man. You got it staring at the wall.
I'll do that.
Man, listen, you got to learn how to work technology, Pop. There's a button that looks like a camera with a cycle on it once you touch the screen. But look.
Well, listen, get back to your thing, man.
All right, Pops. I'll holler at you when I'm done. I'm about to be done soon.
All right, man. Go Knicks, man.
You already know. Go Knicks. Yeah. Pops is calling me to talk about the game. You already know the vibes. And now, listen, man. Yo, Steven, man, I have no problem admitting I'm wrong. I have no problem admitting when I'm wrong. Coach Tommy T deserves an apology from me because he's coaching a gem of a series, man. Like I can't even knock the guy. You feel me? Can't even knock the guy. Yeah, RJ. Shout out to RJ Barrett, man, because he had a bad two first games of the series. And the way that he stepped up these last two games, big time. 26-point game, big time. And you know what I also been saying too. I've been saying this for the longest. RJ Barrett is a better basketball player than Darius Garland. I said it. Yeah, what up? I've been saying that. Because they at the time they was trying to make the comparison and trying to say Darius Garland is better than RJ. I push back on that. I don't agree with that. RJ Barrett is a better basketball player than Darius Garland. That's my opinion. Sue me. You feel me? I feel like Darius Garland is not better than RJ. He's not like he might edge RJ out as far as a shooter goes, but he's not a better overall basketball player. RJ Barrett is a better rebounder, better defender. Like Darius Garland edges out RJ on his playmaking ability, absolutely. But when it come down to it, RJ Barrett showed that he could adjust and step up. Darius Garland, not so much. You feel me? Darius Garland doesn't seem like he can adjust and step up when the moment called for it. You know what I mean? Like he had a big third quarter. And I think that had to do more with coaching strategy than Darius Garland adjusting to the defense that's being played on him and making things happen. I give JB Bickerstaff that credit of why Darius Garland had that big third quarter over Darius Garland himself. You feel me? I think it was the coaching adjustments that helped Darius Garland. But RJ Barrett, to me, I felt like his aggressiveness was the adjustment in this series. You feel me? He's playing better. That has more to do with him. RJ Barrett's still struggling with his jump shot. He has been since he injured his finger. But RJ, that's a fact, Curtis. RJ is definitely the key to the series because we know what they expect from Jalen Brunson. We know what they expect from Jalen Brunson on a night basis, and he's gonna give us what he gives. Listen, man, Darius Garland is not him, bro. Like I don't care what you want to say, bro. I've watched Darius Garland play. He has some games where he wild out, but for the most part, he He's not that good. And even though RJ Barrett struggled defensively this year, he's still in struggling a better defender than Darius Garland. Yeah, I mean, because as much as you want to point to the offensive side of the ball is key, but defense also is key too, bro. Like we not winning these games by blowing them out offensively. We scoring 102 points. That's not a lot of baskets, bro. Bro. Like, it's not world beater offense. We winning these games by defensive intensity and rebounding, bro. So as much as you want to say, like, yeah, those are the key factors to making somebody better, it's not all the way true because defense is important. I mean, and RJ Barrett, he's a better Darius Garland. Darius Garland don't lay the ball up mostly at all. You feel me? He's a shooter. And I give him that nod. Barrett's a better basketball player. I mean, take it how you want it. Take it how you want it. Take it how you want it, bro. Listen, man. Listen, man. I'm gonna agree. I said they were soft. I've been saying they were soft, and it's proven facts, man. Jared Allen, soft. Mobley, soft. Yeah, I mean, Donovan Mitchell showed soft. How you gonna come out and only score 11 points and you're supposed to be him? You know what I mean? They label you as him. They've been calling him one of the greatest playoff performers of his generation. But how is that even possible when the man ain't never even make it to a conference finals? That's crazy talk, man. That's what I'm saying. Donovan Mitchell is nice. Don't get me wrong, but they be blowing him up like he's really Timothy Turner. You know what I mean? They be blowing him up like he Timothy Turner, and he not, bro. Like, they be trying to dub him as one of the greatest playoff performers, but he's never made it to a conference finals. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, man. And I've been trying to tell people that, and they don't be trying to hear me. But the fact of the matter is Jalen Brunson is a better playoff performer than Donovan Mitchell. He bumped him last year, and he's going to bump him again this year. He outplayed the shit out of him this whole series. Outplayed the shit out of Spider Mitchell this whole series. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Take it how you want to take it, Knicks. I'm upgrading I said it was Knicks in 6. I'm upgrading it. We send them home. We want to keep them home on their home court, and that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm upgrading it. It was Knicks in 6. Now it's Knicks in 5. You already know the vibes. What happened to all the Net fans that was on my live earlier? I had a lot of Net fans in my live earlier. I invited them back. I'm about to leave, so I'm going to talk this little bit of shit. And you know, this is really not the place that I talk about Knicks versus Nets stuff. But it was in my comments, man. They was trying to troll me. I don't understand how a Net fan control me right now playing playoff games, but they tried. But none of them here. I told them I was coming back after the game. They were invited. Where are all the Net fans? You know what I mean? When we play our next game. Why would you? Listen, Steven, I don't know. Bro, like, why would you say Knicks in 7? Like, what makes you think that this series is going 7 games? What have you seen that make you go, oh, yeah, this is going to go 7? Yeah, this is going 7. Like, what have you seen? I'm curious to know, because I have seen nothing that makes me go, yeah. The Cavs gonna win 2 games. Like, what? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, Steven, man. You got to get that pessimism out your system. It's okay to be on board with what's happening right now, man. We looking good. We looking great. We looking great. We looking good. And we probably gonna pack them up on Wednesday. Packed up. In the series, we're gonna be resting. I mean, it's okay to change your pick. Steven, it's okay to change your pick. In light of new data and new information, it's okay for you to change your pick, bro. It's okay for you to say Knicks in 6. It's okay for you to say Knicks in 5. In light of the information that you just received and seen with your own opticals, you feel me? You can say, hey, we're gonna pack these guys up early. Like I'm changing. I said Knicks in 6, but now I'm saying Knicks in 5. You know what I mean? Now I'm saying Knicks in 5. It's over. It's over. We're gonna pack them up. Pack them up. It's a great time to be a Knicks fan, man. It's a great time to be a Knicks fan. All the trials and tribulations that we've been through. You know what I mean? All the years of Roy was good, man. Oh, that's Ray. It looked like an O. Oh no, that was Roy. That's Roy. Yeah. What's good, man? All the trials and tribulations we've been through. I mean, for this little glimmer of hope, it feels so good. It feels so good, man. It feels so good. And especially to be the team that everybody had a slot to lose against, taking a commanding 3-1 lead like I knew we would. It's beautiful stuff. It's beautiful stuff, man. Enjoy it. Bask in the ambiance. Bask in the ambiance, Knicks fans. We deserve this. We deserve this. Bask in the ambiance, man. We've been through a lot for all the times I had to grind like this for times like this. Man, Meek Mill's song fit perfect for these moments, man. The Cavaliers. Last thing before I go. This is to Coach JB Bickerstaff saying that his team fears nobody. Your team is looking mighty shook, man. They looking mighty shook, man. They scared to death. They scared to look. They shook because ain't no such thing as halfway quit. Yo, listen, man. I get you a coach of the team, so you got to say what you got to say. But the fact of the matter is, the lights is hitting those guys. The big stage, playing in a garden, had the heartbeat sounding like Sasquatch feet, thundering, shaking the concrete. You feel me? Like we know what it is, man. They shook. They shook. The pressure's on, and your guys is not stepping up to the plate. They folding like lawn chairs, man. They folding like lawn chairs, man. Listen, appreciate everybody for pulling up, man. Let's go Knicks. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube, follow us on Twitter. Let me take this comment down so y'all can see the Twitter handle. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We everywhere. When you follow us on YouTube, make sure you hit that bell notification. You know what I mean? So you get all the notifications when we live. We post a lot of reels and stuff. You know what I mean? Kev got this little reel series that he's doing, and it's fire. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you want to be in tune with that. Mike Brown, good win. I know, Mike, I'm about to leave right now. You know what I mean? David, shout out to you. You know what I mean? I'm about to leave right now. I was on for like almost an hour. I mean, y'all know I don't really go over an hour, but shout out to you for the pull up, Mike. My bad, bro, but I'm out of here. David Rick, yo, post the link in the comments, David. You know what I mean? Post the link into your page in the comments. I'll definitely pull up. You feel me? Post a link to the comments. I'll definitely pull up. You know what I mean? But let's go Knicks, man. See y'all Wednesday, or I might see y'all tomorrow. I don't know, man. Depending on how I'm feeling, man. I'm hyped right now. I'll holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all.